Hey guys, we're live. My camera looks crooked, so I'm gonna try and fix this. Oh, hopefully I didn't mess it up. Probably change the angle of the shelf to make it look crooked, but joke's on me. It's just sitting in a different place in the room. Anybody wants to come hang out, I'm gonna be posting the StreamYard link in the chat once I get this set up. Copy. Get this posted over here. Paste it, and then a couple messages from you guys after I paste that link, and I'll be able to pin that link. But if anyone wants to come on and hang out, we got Sprite per request. We got a rocks glass with some ice, and we got some Elmer tea lee. We got a sample of that. We can grab some other Buffalo Trace products if I need to, and maybe mix it with Sprite as well. But this will be the one for sure that we're going to do. I see we got Bug in the Sun saying reporting for duty. As soon as I made this stream, I didn't even have the whole text set up on the description or not. It was kind of funny. He was already here saying reporting for duty. Loved it. Michael Bortner say, "Well, I can't join. I'm working." That's still awesome that you still showed up to support me. I try to support people while I'm at work. It's kind of funny. Some of these days I can actually get on stream even while I'm at work, but it's like 50-50. But I can't drink, obviously, while I'm at work, especially not in uniform. Williams in the house. Jeff from Drizzo is in the house. He will probably be joining us on camera. This was a last minute live stream that I put together. I was hanging out in Discord with some of the guys, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a live stream. We're gonna go live at 7:15 Central. So it's like already 7 p.m. Central. So I'm like, I gotta throw all this together. So William says, I'm at work tonight, so probably won't be joining the yard. We'll be listening/watching though. Appreciate that. Hopefully audio sounds good. I know that's always a freaking issue with everybody and their mom when it comes to YouTube. So let's try to get this mic closer so we're not popping in and out. Angle this. Oh. All right, I think that's about as close as we can get the microphone. That microphone's now sticking out. We don't have the extra pop filter on it. Hopefully audio sounds great. Mr. Great Shot in the house saying cheers to me and Rizzo. I will say with my monitor being this far forward, because I have a curved monitor right here, it's going to be hard to see if anyone joins because it's going to be in this bottom corner. So I'm going to have to keep looking back and forth. I have the YouTube channel up on the top just to make sure everything's running smoothly. The way StreamYards works is there is a 7-second delay. So we'll be watching that. Mr. Great Shot sounds good. That is good to hear. So we could get right into business, but I don't know if we will. I don't think I have any clean glens. I'm going to step away. I apologize, guys. I might have clean glens. Let me go grab them real quick because I'm going to need those for the stream. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I'm back. I forgot the glens in the dishwasher. I don't know if we're going to need 4 glens tonight, but we have them. So we'll set a couple of these off to the side. Move the keyboard over. Captain Obama's in the house. Chris Jenkins is in the house. Y'all don't forget to hydrate and hit that like button. I love that. Sound like Jen when you say about hydrating. Chris Jenkins is always a good guy to have in the house, man. That guy's everywhere and supports everyone. He's always plugging channels, links. I think we're gonna pour up. I think we're gonna pour up the bomb burgers first. Bomb burgers are gonna be the warm up at 108 proof. Full proof 1792 is going to be a little bit warmer, and then we'll cool off at night whenever we get some people on when we do our Sprite mix up. You need more glens. San Wee glens. So I really do need more glens because I only have 4. But I've made it a decision for me. I do not want any plain glens. I want all mine to have some kind of etching, whether that's going to be people to remember and channels, such as the Panda, Bruzel's channel, my uncle's restaurant, AJ's on Main, or a distillery. If it's a distillery glass like Balcones, I'm all about it. But I don't think I want a single plain Glen. I think if I'm going to have a Glencairn, I want it to be branded with somebody's logo on it. Maybe one day I'll have my own. Who knows? We're getting there. Some bottles are in the way. We're going to have to move this 1792 so you guys can see this. The Natterjack. We'll leave this up because that's what we're drinking. We'll move this to the corner so you guys can see this still. Put that behind it. There we go. Now you guys can see the Natterjack Irish whiskey that we were talking about. The cast strength version is the best. It's freaking awesome. It's Irish whiskey that tastes good. Chris Jenkins being cheers from Michael Bortner. Gotta make sure. And then Chris Jenkins returning the favor. A great shot. And Michael Bortner saying cheers. Mike Brock in the house saying cheers. Drizzo says I want to have my own. So I guess eventually I will have my own Glen. I need to figure out if I need to just pay for custom ones or if I can get like sponsored or what that takes. Probably just gonna have to buy them outright. Probably start with like a case or two. I think it'd be cool, and then send it out to some other content creators that want them, or definitely the subscribers that want them. Maybe we'll do it as a part of the giveaway. Whenever I give away some merch, I'll give away some sample pours, and with your sample pour, you'll get a Glencairn to go with it. Chris Jenkins doing the Lord's work here, plugging in Drizzo's channel. So if you guys don't know who Drizzo is, Jeff definitely could use your guys' support right now. His channel is much bigger than mine, but we could always make him bigger. So if you guys haven't already checked out his, please go check that out. Subscribe to him for sure. Like and comment on his videos. So I was looking for Natterjack today. I did go to a couple stores, and almost every store I went to, they didn't have any. I did go to a Specs that said that they do carry it, just not at the Specs I was at. I'd have to go to Fort Worth to get it, or far north Dallas. Next week, I'm going to be in far north Dallas helping my father-in-law pick up some chairs from his dad's house. So that's going to be far north Dallas. I might make a stop if I'm lucky at a liquor store that might have that cash strength Natterjack. If I get the Natterjack, I'm going to be hopefully still getting some merch. Drizzo said that we are getting merch still. That's still a go, even though some other plans had changed. If we get the merch, we're going to give that away along with 2-ounce samples of that Natterjack cash drink. So in case you guys can't find that bottle, I still want you guys to be able to try that bottle. Mr. Great Shot said he's in Austin. I'm Austin. Austin, Austin, Austin. I know a lot of people. Which Austin? I feel like we probably talked a lot. I'm drawing blanks right now. I'm struggling. I don't know if you guys ever saw that meme, but it's like how I remember names, and it shows the guy typing on a keyboard to type in the name. He clicks enter to print, and as it prints the name out of the printer, it drops it straight into the shredder. That's how my memory works, man. It's like I write down the name, I memorize the name, I see the person, and then it goes straight to the shredder, and I can completely forget everything. It's awful. Best of luck finding the cash strength. That metal frog is too cool. Yeah, it's definitely around. I mean, Drizzo, he's got the connection to help me find it. At least we can still find a bottle of it. They're about $90 a bottle, but it's probably the best $90 you'd ever spend on an Irish whiskey for sure. Yep, killer shirt from the Bloody 81 saying cheers everybody, and then says killer shirt. Yeah, I had to rep the toad, guys. I really wish I had the bottle so we could drink it on stream. I don't even have a sample of it. Drizzo says the Apple Jackson Denton has it now, but I got to go all the way up to Denton. That'll be a fun trip. If I go back up there, last time I went up there, guys, I got a Old Forester 1924, an Old Forester 100, and a Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon, the 2023, the hazmat one, the 140.9 proof last time I went up there. So that trip was definitely worth it. Okay, I'm seeing that. When I click on it and highlight it, I can see the picture, so I do know who Austin is. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, now it's coming together. I'm over here struggling, and it's like I can just look at profile pictures because some of these guys have their photo, just like Jeff has his photo here. I'm the worst at remembering names. Still going to keep an eye out for the Natterjack. Well, now for if you gotta have struggle like remembering Natterjack because that's a name too. I'm wearing a shirt the whole stream. Well, if you go get me a bottle, I don't know if I can get a bunch of bottles of that because it's gonna be kind of pricey. Maybe we work out a deal and I can get like the case price and buy a case of it. I don't know how many come in a case, but We're gonna drink some Bomb Burgers 2023 while we're warming up. Let's just join the chat saying cheers. How rude of me. I just drank some Bomb Burgers and didn't even ask you guys what you're drinking. I know some of you guys are at work. If you guys are drinking though, let me know what you guys are drinking on. Chris Jenkins, Saturday afternoon work for you. I'm trying to work out a time. Double check for me. I have a list still for giveaways. So Mike Brock and Gunnar L. I've promised them Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak. I have both those bottles. I just don't have a box. And then if he shows up, I need you guys to like destroy him in the comments. Tater Dom has won a sample pack of 4 samples, his choice, from like almost the beginning of my channel and is yet to claim. But I do not forget shit like that because I leave a note on my desktop. So you guys see Tater Dom join chat, give him some crap, tell him claim his samples, or if he doesn't claim his samples, bug him and hassle him and see if he'll delegate you as the winner for that live stream and see if you guys can get the samples off of them because someone's going to get samples, whether it's Tater Dom or somebody else. Rebel cash strength is what Les is drinking. I have had some Rebel. The only bottle of Rebel I've owned was just the cheap mixer drink, the 100 proof. That was the one that I had, but it was good. Slowly diluting down. I'm gonna have to kick the show off whenever we get someone to join. Got that Discord ping. Who's pinging me on Discord? Carlouche. Oh no. Got some background stuff going on with Mr. Carl. I'm gonna have to find some more connections on getting bottles, guys. If you have the connections on getting cool special allocated bottles, let me know. Always looking to try new stuff. We got some stuff coming on the way, and I'm super excited for it. Drinking an Ale 8 currently. Sounds delicious. William saying cheers all. Mr. Lopez is in the house. Says, what is up, RJ and all? Cheers, ladies and gents. So Mr. Lopez, he won a giveaway. Well, sort of won a giveaway. I counted it as a win. He didn't really seem, he thought it was kind of like a petty win, but essentially he was he was delegated as the winner. So we made sure we got his stuff sent out today. Chris Jenkins saying cheers to William and Mr. Lopez. Oh, we got Whiskey Wisdom in the house. Did you see Natterjack released a new Glacier series? Supposed to be glacier water. First bottle is called No, sir. Not today, Matt. Get the fuck out of here with your memes. That was a good one, though. You almost got me. Oh, my goodness, Matt. I can't believe you, man. You almost got me with that one. I know you always post these little memes, and I almost read that one. Mr. Lopez telling Tater he needs to claim his samples. Guys, remember, Tater Dom needs to claim. If he don't claim, we're going to have him delegate someone else as a winner. That's from like the beginning of the channel. Chris is plugging in Matt's channel. If you guys don't know who Whiskey Wisdom is, Adam from Major Zero is the reason why I started the YouTube channel. But the connections I've made with all the people that I've come to like in the bourbon community, especially content creators, is because of Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. So if you guys don't already follow him, subscribe, like, and comment on his videos. That guy, he knows the game. He's in the game for sure. Les says, click on that like button. Old fashioned way. The doc is in the house, guys. We got Chris plugging the doc's channel. Old fashioned way said he loves the shirt. Yeah, I love the shirt too. That's why I'm repping it. Like I said, not sponsored, at least not yet. Maybe one day they'll sponsor me. But Natterjack Irish whiskey, guys, I would not think I like an Irish whiskey. All the Natterjack's good, but the cash strength one is freaking awesome. It's like a peanut butter and dark chocolate. It's got a little bit of heat to it because it's cash strength. I think it's like 116 or 126 proof. It's pretty up there for an Irish whiskey. It is awesome. Speaking of Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, I reached out to Stitch Lizard. I haven't heard an email back, but I would like to try to pursue some merchandise. I'm going to let some of the subscribers help design some of that. And I would like to have a company that prints out the designs on the shirts. And because of your page and your channel and your connection with her, I know she's local to you. She does fantastic work, and I would love to have merch on her page if she'll allow me to. And I would love to buy a couple shirts for myself because I want to get some for the subscribers. I want to get some for the other content creators, but I want some for myself just so I can, I can market my channel. And I think it's just awesome how high quality the shirts are. They're probably the softest shirts I've ever seen. You don't make a lot of money selling the shirts. I mean, she has her margins herself, but like as someone who sells them on there, you can kind of set your price, but there's no reason to mark them up. I just want them to get out there. They're like 25, 26 bucks a shirt. I think after shipping, they're around 30 bucks. But I'm telling you, when you got a good shirt that's comfortable, they are some of the best and nicest shirts that I have and own. And my son loves the logos. Like he'll be grabbing and pawing at the logo and trying to pull on the logo because he just likes the bright colors. Bug in the Sun says he's sipping on a fresh crack of Bardstown Origin. Just had a sample of that the other night. I was trying. It's pretty good. Cheers. Hey, Doc. Cheers, everyone. Keith P is in the house. Mike Brock whiskey being sent to you. That is a win. Yeah, it is. If you're here, thank you, Bourbon and Buds. Yeah, Bourbon and Buds is the one who actually won and then delegated over to Mr. Lopez if you guys weren't here for that stream. So kindness for Bourbon and Buds if you guys want to thank him whenever you see him. Michael Bortner Rusty should have his sample of KC12, his sample pack showed hand delivered today. Yeah, Michael Bortner, I might have beat you to it. I'm not sure, but mine's a little bit more than a 2 ounce sample. So maybe the Bourbon Syndicate, if you guys can get a hold of him, tell him to come out. He can drink some Knob Creek 12 on stream and enjoy that bottle because I mean that sample bottle. He got a 2 ounce pour, winky face. Like he got a little bit more than 2 ounces, guys. But the generosity from that stream, I got a bunch of revenue. I had no problem giving out extra stuff. So we gave away 2 extra Eagle Rares, 2 extra 2 ounce samples of Old Forester 1924, and we gave away a sample to Rusty. So Rusty got a sample of Knob Creek 12, which is hard to find in his area. So it's almost time for the main event. Once I finish my bomb burgers, we'll probably just switch over to that and go for our Sprite. Oh wow, Mr. Lopez said, FYI, today is Tater Dom's birthday. Yeah, so harass Tater Dom if he joins chat and see if you can get the samples off of him. Chris Jenkins plugging in Major Zero's channel. Mike Brock, happy birthday, Tater Dom. Hey, T's in the house. I was able to check out that last live stream, not the one you did today, but the one where you were doing the 3 cocktails. I had some stuff going on in the background, so I wasn't super focused, but I did want to stop in and at least say hi. So I'm glad to see that you were able to come over too. So good to see you. Whiskey Wisdom said, "Awesome, yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping that she gets that email because I sent it through the website to her, and I think it sends an email to her with all that information. So hopefully she'll reach out and I can give her some more information and see if I can get some shirts going. I don't know if I need a special like little logo at the top for RG the Fed like you have on her website, but that's pretty cool that you have your own little link that says Whiskey Wisdom. It's like in the center of the top of the page for that website. It's awesome. Hello, fellow enthusiasts in the chat. Yeah. Michael Bortner. Today, Tater Dom's birthday. That's the word on the street. Mr. Lopez said it was. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna set the Glen aside. That had the Bombers 2023 in it. We sampled out some of this, and we shared a couple pours last night with some people. We jumped on a stream. We were there for a little bit. We said happy birthday and then to somebody, and then we hopped out. We got someone backstage. If he's ready, I'll bring him on. Just give me a thumbs up. I already got 2 thumbs up, so we're bringing him on. We got Jeff from Drizzo in the house.
What's going on, RJ? How are you today, brother?
I am well, sir. Last minute decision. I said, let's do a live stream and let's pour up some Elmer T. Lee and mix it with Sprite.
I respect that decision. And so I'm going to drink Buffalo Trace because I don't have that.
It's funny you say you don't have Elmer T. Lee. I actually have a bottle, like not a sample bottle, a actual bottle on its way to me right now. So
wow, that's impressive, man. That's awesome.
I paid way more than $40 for it though.
Obviously.
Fresh crack on the Sprite. That's the important part, right?
Right. That's right. That's right.
I don't know how much Sprite we're supposed to put in here, but we're gonna put a hefty amount. That'll be our sip of choice. I don't know if we can get that. It's probably better on the side. Yeah. And then we'll turn the Sprite outward so you guys can see the Sprite. Got some Elmer T. Lee, which is 90 proof? Yeah, 90 proof whiskey. Supposedly it's a $40 bottle. I've never seen it for $40, so good luck.
I've never even seen it on a Provi account for a bar, so yeah.
Kick Shops has just tuned in. Have you sipped that Elmer T. Lee with Sprite yet? No, we just poured it up. We got a big hefty rock. We've got some Elmer T. Lee in the bottle, in the glass, and then now we got some Sprite on top. Les wants to know if you're feeling better.
No.
Do you have any taste buds, or is that why you're drinking Buffalo Trace because you don't have the taste buds yet?
I've got Buffalo Trace, Weller, and Natterjack. That's all I'm drinking now. I'm not drinking anything special. Well, I take that back. Natterjack is incredible, even at the low one. So I will always support these guys. Yeah. I actually just talked to him today. I won't get into it on your stream, but he is in full support of us regardless. So they believe in who we are. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you off stream, but basically he had some choice words for people today. So proud that they back us, they support us, and they are good people. So
Kick Shop is sipping on some Evan Williams bottled in bond. For how cheap that bottle is, it is a fantastic pour, and I would probably say it's one of the best budget bottles you can own.
Absolutely, I agree, 100%.
The Bourbon Syndicate, Rusty himself is here. Rusty, I might be drinking Elmer T. Lee with Sprite right now, but you're more than welcome to come flex and drink your Knob Creek 12 on stream.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I've got to go pick one of those up at the end of the week, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I've been turning and burning bottles. I got a Knob Creek 12 the other day, and it's like I'm already giving it away.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody saying cheers to Rusty. Rusty saying cheers back. Michael Bortner's asking if he's got a sample. He might not have got his Michael Bortner sample, but he got his RJ sample. Oh, man, that was crazy. So, I don't know. That live stream went pretty long, and I got a lot of donations, and they specifically said because we were all drinking Knob Creek 12, picking fun at Rusty, so it was hilarious. So we would pour something up, and then we'd talk about it, and then someone's like, oh, I'm going to go get something special, and they bring out Knob Creek 12, and then it was great because Rusty's like, I can't get that in my area. So it'd go on for a little bit. Like, oh, I'm going to go grab this bottle to try out next, and then bring out Knob Creek 12. And it's like, it seemed like everybody that switched pours, they all switched to Knob Creek 12 and were ganging up on Rusty because he can't get a bottle in his area. And I felt so bad for the man.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, if they've got a couple of them where I'm going on Thursday or Friday, man, we'll just pick a bottle up for him and send it to him.
Oh, he got one.
Oh.
Well, it's a 2-ounce sample. Winky face. It's sure. a lot more than 2-ounce sample. Hope he comes on camera to show it off.
I know how you pour.
It wasn't in a sample bottle. It was in a Knob Creek 12 bottle.
Even better. You are the bartender ever.
Mr. Lopez was shouting out our favorite ranch below average bourbon. saying don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Can't wait to get some. Hopefully, we'll be able to buy a bottle. Closest thing I have to Elmer T. Lee is Eagle Rare. I'll have a pour to support Mr. Elmer, but without the Sprite. I mean, but that's how Elmer wanted it. He wanted Sprite in it, so he had to put Sprite in it. So my dad changed his name. My dad's in the house saying evening. He called me and he said, "Hey, I changed my YouTube name," and he told me what he changed it to, and then it wasn't actually what he changed it to. He actually changed it to Papa RJ, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be Sock Puppet's dad. Is what his name was going to be.
Well, shout out to our dads.
I need to get him over to the house so we can drink some beers. I got tons of beers for him to drink. Just got to pick a day to come.
Yeah.
Sounds like I need to just invite him out. Hey, Dave Vogelsang is in the house. We got the Dave Vogelsang sample of the Elmer T. Lee because we're still waiting on our bottle to come in. And we're drinking it with Sprite like Elmer intended. Dave probably didn't intend it to be drank like this, but that's how we're drinking it.
To each their own, man. To each their own. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've had people order Johnny Walker Blue and Sprite, and you know what?
Johnny Walker Blue with Sprite. I mean, you got to serve it up. That's what they asked for, but I'd cringe a little bit.
No, I serve it in 2 different glasses. Nope, you can do that. You can do that.
You can do that yourself. I love it. T has yet to taste Eagle Rare. Don't shoot me. I gave away 2 bottles on the stream the other night. Man, we're gonna have to get some more Eagle Rare to give away and make sure T gets a bottle of that. At least a sample of it.
I mean, I've got backups.
I don't have any Eagle Rare left because I've given away all of my Eagle Rare. I had 5 bottles the other day and I have 0 now.
Well, I've got backups, and like I said, I'm going up to Apple Jacks. I don't know when, but I actually spoke to my guys, and they have some waiting for me. I'm excited about that.
I've tried Knob Creek 12, and it's definitely one that most everyone should have on the shelf. Yeah, if you can get Knob Creek 12, that is definitely what I would consider like a bar staple. It's only 100 proof. It's 12 years. It's a Jim Beam product, but it's one of those that it's a fantastic pour. I think for the money, it's one of the best options you can get it when you start getting in that $60 price range.
Absolutely. I think it's an exceptional Jim Beam pour, because like Jim, oh, hello?
Yep, you're here. I don't know what happened. You just dropped out and came back. I didn't do anything, I promise.
Yeah, so Jim Beam, they've done some really great things, and even some of their budget stuff, just like we were talking about the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, like that Jim Beam Devil's Cut is like really phenomenal, surprisingly.
You didn't see the link because I forgot to pin it. The link should be pinned now.
Yeah, you did. I had to go search for it.
Well, I said I needed 2 messages because when I post the link, it's right behind the freaking heart react button. So I got to wait for it to move up about 2 spots before I can pin it. Is Jeff still here? His screen went black. Where'd Jeff go? Hopefully Jeff can reconnect. Try to remove him and then add him back to stage. I don't know what's going on. Jeff disappeared. We'll let Jeff figure it out, and then we're going to bring on Adam back to stage. Rusty. I don't know what's going on. Jeff disappeared. Oh, Jeff's here. Oh,
we'll let Jeff figure it out.
We're going to bring on Adam back to stage. Echo from Rusty's in. I don't know what's going on. Rookie mistake.
There we go. Sorry. Yeah, I left.
You're good. You're good, man. It happens to the best of us and the worst of us.
All right. So, yes, I got Mr. Bortner's samples. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting all that. This freaking community is amazing. Dave, I've got samples from Dave. I've got samples from Mr. Bortner. I got samples from Old Fashioned Ways. He sent me stuff. Baker's. I've got stuff from Baker's. It's crazy. Holy crap. Whiskey Wisdom freaking give me stuff. Now RJ, holy shit, guys. It's amazing. It is freaking amazing.
This is the comment I wanted to see. Dave Vogelsang said, drink it how you want. I still drink everything over a round ice ball. So that's from the man, the myth, the legend, the Don. Yes. Dave Vogel samples, like the legend's telling us that you drink it how you want, even if it's over a giant rock of ice, and even if you put Sprite in it.
Oh, that's right. Old Fashioned Ways hand delivered them to me. I got it. Everybody has hand delivered They have. It's crazy how the hand delivering works.
What the hell, Matt? If it sits on the shelf for $28, can you buy it cheaper if you buy it by the case? Because I'll buy a case of it right now.
Oh, I will too. Absolutely, without
Oh
question.
shit!
What?
If it's at $28,
Eagle Rare sits on the shelf over there close to him for $28.
Dude, that's cheaper than we can
Dang.
buy at a bar. Like that's disgusting.
yeah, that's literally like a steal. So, Rusty, do you want to hold up your prized possession of Knob Creek 12 now?
Yep. Now I did take one drink out of there, but then I got to looking through Bortner's, and he sent me
He did message me. I already was on the way to deliver the bottle to you. I was already driving to you, and he said, "Yeah, I just started bringing him a sample too. It was like a race to see who could get you the sample there first."
Yeah, you guys are just so great.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Lopez said he's never had Knob Creek. Mr. Lopez, we already sent out your freaking samples. Why don't you say something, man? We would have made sure you got some good stuff like Knob Creek in there.
All this shit, y'all do me a favor. I couldn't keep up if I had to buy one of each.
It's unbelievable.
Give me that back.
Is she gonna bring the yardstick out if we ask?
That's
Yeah,
right.
I got to give this back to her because I'm not allowed to have it. This is all I'm allowed to have tonight. I got to work tomorrow.
Okay.
And if that
Oh,
bottle
man.
stays out here, I'll freaking drink it.
It's a good bottle.
It is
1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 empties sitting on the floor.
I got 13 empty bottles over the past, I don't know, couple months. I might have a drinking problem.
Well, no, if you had a drinking problem, you wouldn't have any bottles. You still have bottles of drinks. So that
There you go. There you go.
Well, she can't complain at least about that one because that one didn't cost you anything. So
Right. Mike Brock said, sounds like the yardstick's on the way. No.
Listen, that's a good
Nice.
woman.
Here's the yardstick.
We need Rusty to do donations for his live stream, and then you have to donate different tier levels to see how many times he gets whacked by the yardstick.
It would make so much money.
Thanks, Matt. I freaking I love it. It's got a lot of flavor. It's on the back side. I get a little bit of oak on the back, but it's not overpowering. I'm not much into the oak, but I get of course the vanilla. I get cherries, or not cherries, but like a fruit on the nose and on the palate. A light fruit. It's good. I got to say, I like it better. I have a Knob Creek single barrel store pick that just drinks too hot for me. I mean, I'll drink it, of course, but it drinks a little hot, where this seems just about right.
I find most Jim Beam products to have a very heavy peanut flavor to them. Bourbon and Buds 86 says, "Howdy, RJ the Fed and everyone. Cheers, folks. We had some people thanking you, man, because your generosity." Dave Vogel saying, "Cheers, good sir. Long time no speak. Don't forget I handed them to you."
That's right. Yes. Handle
This community is freaking great. Cheers, you all. From Eric Gunderson.
It's these guys. Freaking yeah, Whiskey Wisdom give me so like, oh god, he give me like a whole bottle of a rare breed. Like I was like, no way, dude, really?
Matt's saying that he'll take a picture of the Eagle Rare sitting on the shelf tomorrow and send it to me. And I'd rather him not. I'd rather him just buy every freaking bottle on the shelf. Then we can work out the numbers afterwards.
Yeah, give me another bottle of rare breed because I'll drink that.
Yeah, so Judy was not really. She's been tasting here and there, and when she opened up that rare breed, she's hooked. She freaking loves it. Mr. Great Shot, sir, I need to speak with you about getting some of that Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak.
Yeah, I got two of those that need to go out. I've got two of them. One of them's going to Gunner. They're going to be open bottles. I don't have sealed bottles. One of them's going to Gunner, and the other one's going to be going to Mike Brock. But these sit on the shelf in my area. They're like $57.99, but they're one of the best bottles you can get for the money. That's an actual Texas whiskey. They're out of San Antonio, Texas.
they're stopping. They're not gonna make the Spanish oak anymore or something. Somebody said, is that a true rumor? I don't know.
freaking hope not. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go buy every single one of them on the shelf.
True, they're actually stopping making them right now. They're going to stop production of them and move to another limited release.
Beach Sand Bourbon is in the house.
Beach Sand. All right, I got another question. I'm not up on all the Four Roses thing. I've got a Four Roses single barrel. How do I tell what? Like, is it OESB? OE? How do I tell what it is? Do I just look at the numbers on the front? It's like BN.
No. It'll be on the side. So you have the primary label, and then on the secondary label, it'll have that.
All right, I'm grabbing it. I looked. I didn't see it.
So I like the K lot personally.
So the K one's the yeast, the rich and spiciness, full-bodied flavor profile.
Yep.
I'm trying to pull up the list so whenever he goes and grabs his bottle, he can see that. My dad says when your wife calls you out, you know you're a professional. Talking about Rusty getting called out about how he has all the empty bottles on the floor. Oh my goodness. Beach Sand Bourbon getting shouted out by Chris Jenkins, plugging the channel. You guys haven't already checked out Beach Sand Bourbon, guys. Click on that link that Chris Jenkins posted, drop him a sub, put the notification bell on so you can see when he drops videos. You got time to watch some of those videos. He's got some pretty good videos out there. Like, comment on them, guys. It doesn't cost you anything to drop a like. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe.
Nope.
Even if you subscribe to someone and you turn notifications off to none, like that's still better to support them, even though you're not actively looking or watching their videos.
Yep.
Okay, so Bug in the Sun says the same thing. Mine did not come with a secondary label. There's nothing on either side, and it's a single. It says Four Roses single barrel, and the only thing on the front is the warehouse number and the barrel number.
Interesting. Maybe it's only with the barrel strength.
Yeah. Barrel strength's only with that. What's the warehouse number?
BN.
It's a little oakier and a little more leather.
Yeah, I was hoping you had the single barrel because I have the single barrel recipes pulled up. I didn't realize it's just a single barrel regular, not the barrel strength.
Right. Yeah, this just says single barrel 100 proof. 100 proof. It's not the single barrel proof. I guess it's just single barrel.
Mr. Lopez says he can find Eagle Rare for like $35. But you have to search for it. And you got to be there quick because it goes fast. Yeah. Eagle Rare is like $40 here. I think they may have raised it to $43.99 or $44.99. It's approaching that $50 mark, which is kind of my top dollar on what I'm willing to spend for Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
And it's not sitting on the shelves. Like as soon as it hits the shelf, like if it's in the morning, we got guys that line up at Total Wine. I'm one of them. I'll bring my son with me too, so he's in the stroller. That's how crazy it is out there. Within the first 10 minutes from 10 a.m. to 10:10, if there's any allocated bottles on the shelf that are clout hype bottles, they're gone. In 10 minutes, they're all sold out.
Yep.
So Matt says 100 proof are always OBSV. Okay.
OBSV. Whiskey Wisdom, RCSO, the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak, that was Panda. Panda was the one who got me sold on that. We got some samples out from them. I also bought some bottles to get some samples out for it. And man, it was definitely worth it to help you guys get that because now everybody in the area that's local to me still doesn't know about it, but all you guys are starting to figure it out, so we're able to send it. So you said OESV. The O is the yeast, which is the floral rose petal spicy medium body.
OBSV.
OB. The B is the mash bill, which the mash bill is 60 corn, 35 rye, 5 malted barley, and then you said SK. OB what?
SV.
SV. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go through it. OBSV is the delicate fruit and rye. That's the notes.
Okay, so look this one up then. In barrel 11.4A.
I don't know how to look up 11.4A.
Well, it's because it's delicious and it's in my hands.
Four Roses barrel 11-4A. Let's see if it says anything. OBSV, it looks like, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to figure these out. Four Roses has a crazy way of making it make sense. I don't know how to make it make sense, but to answer Matt's question, it was Victor was the one who turned us on to the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak and gave it the hashtag Texas Stag, which was part of Whiskey Corner for his giveaway. Dave Vogel saying definitely fell in love with it. He ordered the bottles online from the distillery until they sold out, and he couldn't get any, so he reached out to me. I told him, no, not a problem, man. It sits on the shelf here. I have no problem getting that bottle and driving it up to him and giving it to him. So Dave Vogelsang does have a fresh bottle of that. It's probably not fresh anymore. He's probably already opened it, but that's a good bottle. But I drove all the way up to see him.
You're a good man, RJ. And with that being said, let's pour up some George T. Stag.
Some Weller Special Reserve.
Damn.
When you're sick and everything tastes good.
No. Matt said hashtag yardstick, so here, get
hashtag. Oh, God. He got the yardstick.
He likes it. Don't any one of y'all think he doesn't. No, Carl, the bottle didn't make it here. I have a sample bottle. We haven't got the actual bottle yet. Carl thought we already had the Elmer T. Lee, and I've already been mixing it with Sprite. We just have a sample of it.
All right, Mr. Great Shot, I'll, whatever, tell me what I got to do to get one of them. I'll freaking, whatever, PayPal. No, Matt, zip it.
Right.
Jeez.
I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I'm so far behind. That's the regular single barrel league vials.
I still got Eagle Rare in. Is that what they're asking?
What is it?
Someone said, Jeff, can you still get Ian? And I don't know what that said. It was like 7 comments ago. I can't see shit because my computer's dead. My charger's at my former employment. So
I'm not seeing anything. Are they even going to let you back on the property for that establishment?
Yes, but I don't want to.
Bug in the Sun said, Jeff, can you tell me what EN is? I guess that's for the Four Roses. EN was...
Yeah, it's the warehouse number.
Yeah, yardstick. I have 4 bottles of Rebecca Creek. I have technically 3 right now, but 2 of them are already spoken for. That's the Spanish Oaks. I actually do have just a regular double barrel, which is the silver label, and it's a pick. It's a specs pick.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have a bunch of them, and they're not too expensive. They're at my specs off of Cooper Street off in Arlington. Yeah, you want one?
I mean, I'll head there this Thursday. I don't care. I ain't got shit else to do.
You want to wait till like a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday one? Well, preferably Monday or Tuesday. I got plans on Wednesday, but Monday or Tuesday, I mean, I'll be game.
You know what? I think my calendar's free.
You have a 107 to pick up too.
You're an asshole, and I love you. You dick.
I got that Discord ping. Who messaged me? I don't know who messaged me. I got some kind of ping. I don't know. We get notifications all the freaking time. Yeah, this 107. I got this in a pretty good swap, and I would definitely say I was up on this swap. So this is basically free. So why not give away free whiskey so Jeff can't complain about paying money for it and say it was free?
Love you, brother.
He said he's been looking for a 107. I found it. Well, I haven't bought a case of it, and we might not buy a case just yet, but I got a couple guys that are willing to go in on that case with me, and I think we might buy one.
Oh, no, we'll definitely get the case, and we've got some good news coming in the next 2 weeks, so.
Every $5 donation is one hashtag.
No.
Okay, guys. If you guys end up donating, the PayPal and Venmo's below. I will literally, I'll call it out. We got to make sure Rusty's wife isn't involved, so that way she knows that he's getting whacked for every $5.
You hear that?
I'm down.
Every $5 donation is one bitch switch hit to me.
Urge piggy bag on that right now.
She's oh god.
She's over here setting up. She's like, just tell me when.
Dude, that's worth way more than a Whopper Junior.
Yeah. Right? Bug, no. That's no.
I mean, as I say, you know, in the great words of a wise drill sergeant, pain is fresh bread.
Yeah. So Jeff, I don't know you. What is your channel?
My channel is Rizzo41 on YouTube. Broke 6,000 subscribers.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
I hear you, man.
We get paid pretty decently, but my content's a little different. But I do love bourbon like the rest of you gentlemen. But I'm one of those freedom-loving patriots, and unfortunately, that actually cost me my operations position 2 days ago. So.
Oh shit. Sorry to hear that.
You know what? If you stand for nothing, you'll kneel for everything.
There you go. I mean,
I'm living proof of it. I have 6 children. I have a wife. I bust my ass. You know, I'm very blessed and gifted. But I will not back down from my morals ever. So,
trying to find a place to put this bottle without blocking the Natterjack. There we go.
I am
rep the Natterjack. We need the reps to see that we're rocking the Natterjack on stream.
Oh, Joe already knows. Joe already knows. He's been sent it. Conversations today.
Whiskey Wisdom says someone is broadcasting Discord sounds. That's funny to say that.
Yeah.
On Discord, though, there is a thing that you can actually put in like a soundboard, and if you don't mute someone from pressing the soundboard buttons when you're in a Discord call, you can play the Discord sound and make someone think they're getting blown up.
Oh my.
Oh, Louis said he's been looking for 107 for the longest time and hasn't had much luck. These bottles, the only way I've ever been able to find them is secondary, and the secondary bad boy is $100 to $110 on these guys. So, yeah, these aren't free, but it's definitely one of my favorite bottles. I haven't opened one, so maybe if we do a giveaway, I don't know if we'll do one this stream. I'll do a sample, but this bottle's already been promised to Jeff, so I won't be fresh cracking that one.
Yeah, Bug, if you'll just scroll down a little bit farther, it'll just say send without verifying. It's RJ.
Yeah. And RJ, you know what? Like,
he's already trying to send money.
Come on, Bug. Really?
I keep getting these issues on Venmo sometimes where it says something's not right. Try again later, and I gotta like force close the app and reload it, and then everything's fine.
Why you should have Chime? I'm just.
Well, we just received some money, and the amount.
Pull the card stick out. Let's get to beating.
The amount is $10, so that's going to be 2 whackings, and the comment, the message to go along with it is hashtag bitch switch. So someone wants to see Rusty get whacked.
Are we gonna wait and do this cumulatively, or does she want it now?
I think having the surprise on when you don't know when you're going to get hit is even more fun than if we just cumulative it. So I think we should just do it whenever the donations come in.
All right, $10, dear.
It's 2 whacks.
You don't have to do it like right this second. You can.
Do I need to wait and accumulate 5 or
That's
6?
what I said. They said no. Just
no. I green light whenever she wants to whack you. Random on the spot. 2 whacks.
Don't matter. Whatever.
5 or 6 light little strokes. All right, you're Jesus Christ with 19. Let's go ahead.
1 to 10. What would I rate the yardstick? Well,
Depends upon the punishment.
So I mean,
Oh no, Carl said don't mention 107 to me
God.
or C923 for a while. I'm so sorry,
Dang it.
Carl. I forgot, buddy. You're here watching the stream. I'm so sorry, man.
Just don't hit in the same damn spot. Jeez.
Hit lower. Lower and
A little lower, they're saying.
Over the back of the head.
Not that low. Not that low. Son of a. Dang it.
that's what makes a quality stream right there.
That's.
Who knew we were going to get donations to see how many times we could whack Rusty in one stream?
That's
Oh, God.
that is love. You know what, Rusty? That is the quality of the fine Coors Light right there that I've ever.
Oh, Mr. Lopez wants to know, can we choose where he gets hit?
No.
$2, you can choose where he gets hit.
I don't think he wants to do that.
All right, fine. $55.99.
Jeff Castle's in the house.
Yep, those were the Blue Rocky Mountains. Yep.
There they were.
There you go.
Not hitting those Rocky Mountain oysters. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I heard Natter Jack, and now I want a Nutter Butter. Natter Jack is good though,
I
and
can't.
it tastes like dark chocolate and peanut butter, so it kind of does taste like a Nutter Butter. I'll be honest.
So tell me, Jeff, what is the carb count? The Coors Light or whatever is like a low carb, right? It's lower carb than.
Oh yes, sir. This is clearly certified for all fishing, hunting,
Yeah,
medicine, and liberal fucking welcome. Yeah.
there you go. Well, I can really only drink whiskey because beer really screws up my diabetes.
Oh, I understand. Yes, sir.
Rusty, you're not going to be happy with this, but
oh Jesus, come on,
Eric Gunderson just donated $10 for 2 more whacks.
guys, really?
It's still not letting me view the message. The message will load eventually, and I'll be able to read it. But he sent $10 via PayPal and said 2 more whacks.
Who did that?
Eric Gunderson.
Eric, really?
Eric, you are a gentleman and a scholar.
Oh, Rusty, you'll love this comment. I just highlighted my dad's comment. He said he's trying to get me on Rumble also because you always hype up Rumble.
Dude, I'm on Rumble.
Yeah,
they're saying I need to get Rumble.
Dude, we have a Brad only Rumble. Believe it or not, it is some of the funniest videos that Brad has ever put out, and I definitely concur with it.
Yeah, so Rumble is our second highest. I mean, we're not throwing out great numbers on Off Track Syndicate, but we're getting a steady, up to 100. On Rumble. I'm not doing anything on my Bourbon Syndicate to Rumble. I'm just doing straight to YouTube. I ain't throwing any money at that yet, but yeah, we've got 13 patrons, for Off Track, and it's paying for to be able to go out to Rumble and a couple other places, but
that's awesome.
Eric Gunderson, if you sent a message for whatever reason, PayPal is not letting me read your message, man.
Do you know
what's up?
Do you know why?
What?
Why they're not letting you read the message?
Oh.
PayPal likes to screw up and not let me read stuff.
No, it's the reason that I no longer work for my former company.
Oh. Yeah, what did it? What was it?
Do you think you put hashtag bitch?
Because he's American.
I was about to say they probably put hashtag bitch switch on there and it freaking filtered it.
Because that is deemed offensive.
Yeah, I can't get it to pull up. It's all right though.
Which is why tomorrow on my YouTube channel I will forever be identified as a gay black zebra. So I'm proud.
No, that.
We've been putting on.
Oh, you got another one.
Damn it! All right, that's 2 more. All right.
All right, listen, Rusty. Listen.
Yeah.
You don't let my wife know about this whole yardstick thing, we're good. But the second you do, we're gonna have to cut this shit off.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Eric Gunnarsson, I have a 107 screw top single barrel store pick I'm hanging on to for the right occasion. One off.
Today,
Being a store pick is awesome, and then it being a screw top is also super cool. The only
absolutely.
thing that could have made that even cooler is if you had they have a 1 liter version of that. But that's still awesome. I don't see the screw tops anymore.
Damn it, Eric! I thought we were friends, buddy. I mean,
Whiskey Winston says $10 donation to hit the same spot, and Bloody 81 said harder. Look at this, that's content right there.
No.
Yes, and yes.
That's different. That's different. And no, that doesn't happen.
I mean, this is Natterjack, okay? This is the endangered horny toad of Ireland, okay? Every whack is a further definition toad.
You know what, Matt? You're absolutely right. And you just named it right there. If I can ever get to that point, absolutely, that's what it'll be called, sir. Yardstick bourbon. If I can ever get to that, where I can pick something or blend something, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Independent Joe's in the house.
Hey,
Independent, what's up? Damn it. Yeah, everybody.
I stopped by Joe's stream last night. He was doing a happy birthday for the birthday girl, but I had to bounce out early. I felt bad, but I had another commitment I had to go and make up.
Yeah, I couldn't stay the whole time. I had to freaking go to bed. Like, I'm not going to be able to stay a whole lot longer. I got to go to bed. I got to get up at 4 in the morning.
Man.
Unfortunately, share 107 with you, Rusty.
And I gotta haul those logs.
Rusty, you should probably just speak your mind and job like I did.
Well, I do speak my mind. Because I am owner operator ish.
Oh,
so,
hi.
So I can, yeah.
I respect that, Rusty. Rusty, you're good.
Yeah, it's a family business. My father actually owns the truck, but I maintain it with him, of course. So my last video, I shot it in the shop where we do all the work on stuff. We build transmissions and engines and stuff. And when that's not happening, well, we lost him.
Yeah, he pops in and out. I'm not sure what. I think it's when he tabs out because he's on his phone.
Yeah,
he blacks out his camera. Everybody's saying cheers to Joe on the set of Saw 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of engines and transmissions and tractors and all kinds of stuff in there.
You ever see 1792 in your area other than the small batch, Rusty?
Yeah, foolproof. Sure enough, I got a foolproof store pick, which is fantastic. And there's you want one?
Well, that's what I'm drinking on right now. 1792 foolproof store pick. Well, Rusty froze. Hopefully Rusty's thing fixes. I don't know what StreamYard's doing today, guys. We paid for the upgraded version and we're tapping it out. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Yep, I'm back. So what are you seeing? I think there's a bottle and bond and a foolproof store pick that's out. That's not very far from me. Are you not seeing any of that, or are
No, I see him. I was just curious if you had them because I'd make sure you got a sample because I got a foolproof store pick on the table that I'm drinking on right now.
So,
and I've had the bottle and bond a couple times.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, that Knob Creek 12 though, it's definitely a bar staple. So I'm kind of upset that you don't have that in your area where it's easily accessible.
There we go. I'll tell you, I got a bottle of sweet wheat. I was highly disappointed with the sweet wheat.
Hopefully you didn't pay too much for it. I know that bottle goes for quite a bit on secondary.
Yeah, no, it was a decent price. I got it real close to whatever MSRP is. I got it in the in that lottery where I won it, and I just, yeah, I was not happy with it at all. I really like the foolproof much better.
I was like 2 or 3 people away from getting a sweet wheat the other day, but I was too far back in line. I was
Yeah,
waiting for my mom to be able to come watch my son.
right.
Hey, Gunnar L is in the house. What's going on?
Gunner.
I promised him that Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak, so him and Mike Brock are getting my 2 opened bottles. They've got quite a bit left in them too. Oh, I'm on the floor behind me. That's how much is left in them, so they're not drink too heavily, but definitely had some out of them. I had one of these bottles, and the reason why there's a second one that's open is the local subscriber. One of the local subscribers I met up with and I was sharing some pours with, he actually had a bottle as well. And he tried his versus mine to see if there was a difference. And he didn't really care for either one of them. So he just left me with that other Spanish oak that was open for absolutely free. So I couldn't complain there. Free whiskey's free whiskey, right, guys? So what better way to do anything with free whiskey but then to give away the free whiskey to someone else?
So is the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak still super findable around you?
It sits on the shelves. It is in every freaking liquor store
All
I
right.
go
Well,
into.
if you would, I was gonna get with Mr.
Victor?
Great Shot or somebody. I want a bottle or two. You know, just tell me, you know, what it is and the shipping and whatever, and I will freaking send you.
Let me pull up my calculator real quick.
Yeah. I definitely want some before it disappears. And two bottles so that I got a backup that I can save for later. Oh, okay. Great Shot said, like I said, holler. Where do I holler at you at, man? I don't even know. I don't. There you go. Okay.
That'll probably be the amount for one bottle shipped, and then if we add another one to that,
yeah, so about $154 or something, $55.
no, it'll be about that.
Oh, damn!
Because shipping was included on that first price, so two bottles that'll probably be about $140.
Okay.
I mean, hand delivery, the gas, not shipping.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Only 2 regular types. Yeah, the regular types of Rebecca Creek. I don't know if I'd go for those. If you could get like the double barrels, like the Silver Label or the Spanish Oak, those are where it's at. The amount of things that sit in Texas is crazy. You say that, but then like all the crazy allocated stuff sells out immediately. Any Buffalo Trace products fly off the shelf, including Weller Special Reserves. Let's see. Some of the limited stuff also goes crazy. Mr. Great Shot says, scroll up to my post. Let's see. What did I miss? He must have posted something that I just completely skipped over.
Yeah, I just scrolled up. The only thing I see from him, the last thing is that he has 4 bottles, but
yeah, that's what I see from Austin. I don't know. How are we hitting you up?
His email. Must be a little further up. Okay.
I'm sure you'll find it if I don't find it. I'm over here like hunting now, and I'm not finding anything on it. I don't see anything on it. I'm sure. He says his email. His email's up there somewhere apparently. Last week there was an E.H. Taylor single barrel drop in the DFW, and it was gone within 30 minutes. You were correct, and I snagged a bottle of it, and I traded it away. In fact, I traded it away for. I don't have the third bottle, but we got these 2 bottles and a Knob Creek 12 for 1 E.H. Taylor single barrel. So This is a batch 16 Old Soul goody store pick cash strength.
You know what?
107.
I'm not seeing it, and stuff is going by real quick here. Oh, okay. You'll post it again. All right.
Oh, Chris Jenkins said I might need to wrench him so that way his thing will pop up. Let me wrench him. Standard moderator because it's an email address. It might
Oh
be
yeah,
so
probably
might
ain't
be,
showing up. That's what it
might
is.
be blocked. Hey, Gandy Rhodes in the house.
Gandy's
in the house. I sent out that bottle. I don't know if that arrived already. I hope it did.
There we go. All right, I got you now, buddy. Yeah, it wasn't putting it up there.
But that E.H. Taylor single barrel, I traded it. I got Old Soul cash strength store pick, 107, and then I had a Knob Creek 12 that should be right here, but that bottle's already been accounted for. But I got 3 bottles for that E.H. Taylor single barrel. So that was the best $77 I ever spent. Make sure Gandy gets taken care of. Gandy's a good supporter. I'm gonna check my phone and make sure there's no more whackings in there for you. Hashtag bitch.
Why is it not? It's not accepting that as an email.
I don't want to highlight his thing on screen, but
Okay, hold on. No, it's not. Please correct.
Great Shot said he gets each single barrel for $60. I got it at Total Wine. I think I paid $77 out the door for it.
Cool.
Gunner said if he had 2 bottles of E.H. Taylor single barrel, he would make that trade all day. I only had 1, and I still would make that trade all day.
What the?
Matt saying, cheers, everyone. Have a good evening. Thanks for coming out and supporting.
Cheers, Matt. Kate.
Should, and he's got the shrug, like the shrug look like, why is the email not working? I almost bought 1 single barrel for $200 this summer. So Gunner, that is actually the secondary price on those bad boys, and it's rough. I had the courtesy of going over to a subscriber's house, and I was able to try an E.H. Taylor single barrel store pick.
There we go.
Which tasted but nothing like
That's
cherries.
crazy.
It was all cherry notes, and it was super awesome.
Yeah, that was the right one. It just wouldn't let me copy and post and paste it into the email thing for it to work.
Yeah, Lewis said $72 with taxes, like 77. Yeah, it was like $77 and some change for that E.H. Taylor single barrel. We got a 107 out of it. We got the Old Soul cash strength, and we got a Knob Creek 12.
All right, the Knob Creek bottle labeled A, B, and C. Then I'm gonna send to dumbass.
Oh, he said small batch was 60 for Great Shot. Small batch E.H. Taylor, I have gotten as cheap as $47.50 for E.H. Taylor small batch, but I don't get it very often. It's quite rare. So right now we pour out the rest of the Sprite, and we're putting some 1792 full proof in it. So it's not just Buffalo Trace products getting mixed with this, even though that's what the description might say. But if you guys got any kind of soda or Sprite, ice, we're just mixing soda, ice, and bourbon. Carl, I paid $65 for E.H. Taylor small batch today. So funny enough that Carl said this in my Discord server, which is slowly starting to get more traction and more design thanks to a subscriber of the channel that doesn't mind helping. We were in the voice chat today and had our cameras on, and Carl's running around bourbon hunting for me in his local area on video. So he's showing me the shelves and the prices and the bottles right then and there. So we were able to get a couple bottles ourselves today. So he got, and I don't know if he wants me to tell everybody, but I'll tell you what he got. He got that E.H. Taylor small batch. He got a Stag store pick. It's a 129.8 proof, I believe. He paid a little bit more for that than what most people would pay for like a Stag at MSRP. But on secondary, even he paid less than a regular Stag on secondary. He paid way less. He paid around $150, but $150 for a Stag store pick, those things go for like $350 on secondary. So I still think that was a good deal. I would have bought that all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
In his area where he's shopping, they had James E. Pepper on the shelf everywhere.
Nice. Yeah.
So
Dude, that is a banging bottle. I'm
getting a bottle of that. I haven't had it before. I'm getting a bottle of that. And then he showed the Redwood Empires. They had the Devil's Tower, and then the other one, the one with the deer on it, the Burley something. I can't remember what it's called. But I got a Devil's Tower. I got a James E. Pepper. So I got some pretty cool bottles.
Hell yeah. That man, when the James E. Pepper gets out there more and people start finding it is going to be a freaking fine. I killed that bottle quickly. It's just so freaking good.
So they had them on the shelf
Yeah.
at multiple stores that Carl went to for $54.99.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's an awesome price. They already have started gaining traction on secondary. So the barrel proof is like $100 to $120 on secondary already. So we're already talking double MSRP, which tells you it's a good bottle.
So I wonder, I'm pretty sure I've seen somewhere there's another James E. Pepper, but the bottle is different, I think. And I wonder if that's the same juice, just in a different bottle. I don't know, or I don't know. I remember seeing something and thinking, well, that bottle's different.
Yeah, Carl just posted. He also got a Eagle Rare 1.75 liter, the big boy, for $94.99. Which when he showed me that, I was pretty ecstatic because I was like, that's a pretty cool bottle. It's massive. So they do have a James E. Pepper 15-year rye. They have a James E. Pepper 1776 barrel proof. They have a James E. Pepper 1776 sherry finished rye, and then they have the James E. Pepper barrel proof. So
okay, so it's probably one of those.
There's 4 James E. Peppers. There might be more than that, but those are the 4 that have gained traction and have made a note on the secondary market as of the 4th. So we're on the 7th now. So unless they've released something in the last 3 days, that's going to be the most.
Oh, it's probably one of those.
He wants them to Discord link, so we'll go ahead and put that Discord link there. So if anybody wants to check that out, they're more than welcome to. That will be to my Discord channel. I know that almost every single content creator has their own YouTube channel, and they all have their Discord channels plugged. If you want to hang out at a Discord that I'm in the most, Adam from Major Zero, his Discord's where I spend a lot of my time. Bourbon Hunter, his Discord, I spend a lot of time. I'm in a whole bunch. So I'm in Old Fashioned Ways. So I'm in the Doc's channel. I'm in, there's so many channels I can't even count how many I'm in. But just pick 1 or 2 good channels. If you had to pick one, if you can only have one, I would probably say Bourbon Hunter or Adam. I mean, both of those guys have large followings, and they have a really tight niche group that I love doing business with. So. In my area, non-Stag store picks are for $200 to $300 bills. So yeah, regular Stag secondary is $200 to $225. I wouldn't go as high as $300, but at $200 a bottle for Stag, it's kind of worth it. I'll be honest, it's kind of worth it. But it's tough to go more. We saw about 20 bottles of that pepper today, all for $54.99. Yeah, Carl, when he was streaming his bourbon hunt, I was able to shop while he was hunting because I'm like, well, if you're already there, man, pick me up something, right?
Yeah,
like,
no shit. Yeah, Carl.
$54.99, and there was multiple stores with the James E. Pepper at multiple stores, all at $54.99, which is crazy.
I'm telling you,
just join the Discord
If
Cheers.
you got the funds, I'd pick up a few of those bottles because I think it's gonna freaking take off. I really do. It is good. It is really good.
I'm happy to have one on the way. Josh is saying,
Yeah.
cheers. Good to see you, man. Beetlezeus has a question. Are the filler bourbons any good? I've had 3 of them. I've had the ASW Chin Music, which is their 100 proof, which was a fantastic pour. That was courtesy of Bourbon Riders from Mike. And then the second one I had was the one that everybody seems to talk about, which is the Georgia Heartwood. Also a fantastic bottle. I can find the Georgia Heartwood almost every day in my area, but that's the only one I really see. And then the third one, the coolest one that I've never really seen, because I mean maybe it's because it's Georgia, the Amberana finish, which I'm not really a big fan of cinnamon, but that one was a pretty impressive pour and probably one of the most unique bottles I've ever tried. So if you can get any of those, the Chin Music, the Georgia Heartwood, or the Amberana finish, I would thumbs up all 3 of those. I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, Carrollton Beverage has Georgia Heartwood store picks, and they are $80. And I will every freaking day buy it for $80. It is a very, very good pour, very good.
Josh said he's bought 2 bottles of Natterjack. He's bought Natterjack before I can even get a bottle. That's crazy. Well, first question that I have to say, since you said you got 2 bottles of it, is it the regular one or is it the cash strength one? If you need a quick refresher on which one it is, the regular one, it's a sticker label. The cash strength is a metal frog on the front. We're repping the shirt, so obviously we're thumbsing up that. It's an Irish whiskey, so a lot of people, they're not Irish whiskey fans. But this one is definitely one to rave home about, especially that cash strength. We're talking, I think, 116 to 120 proof. I can't remember the exact proof point on it. I get dark chocolate, which I don't really taste a lot of whiskeys that have chocolate on the flavor tasting profile. So dark chocolate is definitely super desirable for me, just for the uniqueness. And then peanut butter. So between dark chocolate and peanut butter on a high proof Irish whiskey, it drinks very similar to a bourbon with very sweet chocolate tones.
Nice.
I have to say it's one of the best bottles I've tried. The cash strength, Josh just highlighted cash strength, so he needs to open one right now. Like $90 a bottle. So if you did around $90 a bottle to $100 after taxes, 100% worth the Natterjack cash strength. I'm waiting to get one. As soon as I get a bottle of the cash strength, we're going to be getting some merch courtesy of Jeff from Drizzo and courtesy of Natterjack and their reps, because they're going to start giving out some merchandise for me to give away on the channel. We're going to have rocks, glasses, and t-shirts. We're going to individualize all those items to send out to people who win. We're going to do a giveaway for that. We're going to make it a free giveaway too. And for anyone who wins a piece of merch, they're going to get a 2-ounce sample of that Natterjack cash strength as soon as I get a bottle. So you'll get your shirt and your rock glass, whatever you win. At the same time, you get your 2-ounce pour. So you can drink the sample. Tell me if you like it. If you don't like it, throw the merch away. If you like it, please rep the merch, because I'm that confident that you won't throw the merch away, that you'll absolutely use the hell out of it, and you'll really enjoy that 2-ounce pour, because it's an Irish whiskey. I'm not an Irish whiskey guy, but that is definitely one that I'm not even sponsored by them. I wish I was. They are freaking awesome guys. So enough about Natterjack. We'll get back on track.
Look, I've had some. I just tried some different Irish whiskeys over on a friend. I got a friend that has got a channel, and he doesn't really do whiskey stuff, but he was like, I want to do some Irish whiskey. So we got Jameson, regular Jameson, Bushmills, Black Bush.
Hey, Bourbon Hall's here.
Tullamore.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
They were fine. I didn't have any problems with any of them. They were, low proof, but I think they would just fine to sip on. They were absolutely good.
Chris just plugged his channel, guys. So if you haven't already, go check out Bourbon Hall. That's Wade. Go check out his channel. Drop him a sub. Costs nothing, guys. Subscribing's free. Liking and commenting on videos is free. It's awesome.
I haven't seen it, Beach Sand, but I'll keep an eye out. I haven't been looking for it, but I'll keep an eye out for it and let you know, man.
So, Josh, since you have a bottle of it, whenever we do that giveaway, if you do win, you can specify that you don't want the sample. I'm still going to give the sample out. It just won't be to you. So what we'll do is if you win the merch, you'll get the merch, but whoever wins the next roll will get the merch and the sample. So we'll do multiple shirts and stuff, but we won't give you guys a sample since you have a bottle if that's what you choose. If you do want a sample on top of your bottles, then that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to make sure that that sample bottle gets out to someone else. Maybe what we'll do is we'll re-roll, and then if they don't get merch, because let's say I run out of merchandise to give away, what I'll do is I'll do a sample pack of 4, like I normally do for my giveaways, and I'll give out that as a sample will be the Natterjack Cash Drink along with 3 other samples from my collection. Might be my pick that time. I don't know if I'll let you guys pick. Last time I'll let you guys pick. Some of you, Mr. Lopez took a little bit long to pick. He got a little excited though. He didn't expect to win, and then part of it was my fault because my list for my whiskeys were not up to date for him to pick his samples. Proof, Professor Rusty, do you ever see Doc Holliday with the gold steer skull on the front? It's one of my unicorns. Not sure where to find one. I hear Georgia has it. Have you ever seen one of those, Rusty?
I
Doc
haven't.
Holliday with the gold steer skull?
I haven't. However, I haven't really been looking for it, so I will keep an eye out for it, and I'll let him know.
Bourbon is in the house saying cheers, everyone. Josh said he found a 1792 tonight. Which 1792 did you find? Because this foolproof store pick is pretty awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Guns and Bourbon, I know crazy guns and bourbon. They're not shooting guns after drinking a lot of bourbon, but check out the channel, see what it's about, guys. It's a pretty cool channel. Got to support the smaller guys. Let's get them bigger. Beach Sand Bourbon. I saw one in the Mountain Home, Arkansas last week. So I guess he did see one of these gold steer skulls on the front. I don't even know if it makes it all the way out here to Texas. Maybe I need to look for that too. I've seen a couple of Doc Holidays. Cheers all. Life from the Patio is here. Hey. And then Chris immediately, I'm telling you guys, Chris is the man, the myth, the legend.
He is.
If someone joins chat, Life from the Patio posted this at 8:33. And at 8:33, literally the same freaking minute, Chris Jenkins is posting a link to their channel. So if you guys haven't already checked them out, go click on that link. Check out Life from the Patio. Drop them a sub. It doesn't cost anything, guys. Drop some likes on their videos. Even if you don't watch their videos in their entirety, you're hurting their watch time, but you're still giving them a view, and you can still like on their stuff, and you can still drop a comment, which helps the algorithm. I know it doesn't mean a lot to you guys because you're not a content creator, but if you do want to support somebody, liking and commenting on every video you can, even if it's just a, hey, what's up, cheers, love what you're doing, whatever it is, even if you don't even watch the video, that means so much to these guys that you give them that view, even if it's just a like, comment, and it's like 10 seconds of watch time or less. If you have a computer and you play video games like I do, you can put YouTube up on your second monitor or behind the scenes and just mute the audio and just let it play. Some of these guys have playlists on their channel. Just click on the playlist, let it play. Even though you're not actively listening or watching the video, you're still giving them watch time. You're still giving them views, and that costs nothing but maybe a little bit of processor speed, a little bit of RAM usage.
That's right. That's a good idea.
Unfortunately, no. I was bourbon hunting in the area while attending my son's basketball game. Okay. Copy. Oh, Josh said he has a foolproof as well. Is it a store pick? I mean,
nice.
1792 foolproof is still a good bottle, whether it's a store pick or not. The store picks are typically just a little bit more refined, but everyone has different palates. So depending on who picks the store pick, this was the Cheers off of Boat Club Road. This is one of the few bourbon hunt videos I actually have on my channel. This was at their store that I got this. I also got a Midwinter's Night Dram, the Act 11 Scene 6 from the same store at the same time. So Midwinter's, it's on the shelf back there. I might grab it in this. Mr. Great Shot said, cheers, live from the patio, just sub. That's why we like talking about these guys' channel. As soon as someone comes on, we want to be able to plug them. Chris is plugging them. Try to talk about them a little bit so you guys can go check them out. It's just more content for you guys to watch. If you subscribe to them, that means everything. If you guys get tired of your entire algorithm just getting flooded with whiskey videos because you subscribe to all these channels, you can turn the notifications off to none. I don't recommend that if you actually like watching their content in person. But if you still want to show support to someone, but you don't necessarily watch their content or have the time, just subbing and having the notifications turned to none is still better than not subbing at all. So just something to think about, guys. RJ, have you had any moonshine, or does being a Fed prohibit that? No, I've actually had some pretty good moonshine. We'll talk about two different moonshines that I've specifically tried. I've tried some Puerto Rican moonshine because I have a buddy from Puerto Rico and his dad makes it, so it's homemade shine. But Puerto Rico shine is very fruity, so they use fruit and they bury it in the ground. That's how they age it and process it. A little bit different than what we talk about here. I'm in the South, so we don't really do moonshine here. But my dad has a ton of clients up in the northern region of the United States. We'll keep that vague so we don't have a sellout on where the shine's being made. But some of those guys up there can make some pretty mean shine. So it comes out clear and it comes out really freaking high proof. And even though it's super high proof, it's very easy to drink. It goes down real smooth. So we have had some of that. It's awesome. So I've had Puerto Rican moonshine and then Mountain Man moonshine. Beach Sand Bourbon said he just subscribed to Live from the Patio, so it's good to plug Live from the Patio. He's saying, thanks, RJ. This community is so supportive. I love how he says it's so supportive. I feel so bad because Live from the Patio, I don't watch your videos, man. I click on them every once in a while. I try. I'm trying to be more active. But there's a lot of these channels that jump in, and I don't always get a chance to jump in and support you guys by watching, liking, and commenting like I talk. One of those things, do as I say, not as I do. But now that I've brought that to my attention and I know that I haven't watched a lot of your videos, I'm going to try to be more mindful. So when I see something, I'm going to make sure I go click on that notifications because YouTube screwy, guys. I can click on it and I don't always get access to see the feed. Like it'll be delayed. Like you'll post something and 2 hours later, it'll notify me that so-and-so had a video. Drizzo was explaining why he dipped out. He said, sorry, brother, connection is an issue for some reason. Love you guys and always will support you. Jeff, I'll always support you as much as I can too, man. I'm sorry about what happened at work, but like you said, there's better to come, man. There's better to come. Mr. Lopez, second monitor, bro. I can barely afford the first one. Oh, yeah, Mr. Lopez is in California. I forgot when I saw his address, so they'll probably charge him a second mortgage for a second monitor. Gunner said that is a tall pour right there. If you're talking about my pour, it's mixed with Sprite. It's not just straight 1792. Otherwise, we'd be hammered. Hey, Cheech is in the house. Cheech, what is up, my guy? If you want to come on camera, man, I can tag the StreamYard link. Oh, it's still pinned. Click on that StreamYard link. Come drink some whiskey. We're mixing with Sprite. Mr. Great Shot. I can't watch all the lives, but I do get time to watch the replay. Watching the replay does help too, especially if you comment on those, because most people who are messaging right now, none of these pop up as comments. These are all live comments, so it does show them on my end, but other people can't always see them. Everybody's saying cheers to Cheech. I have some 187 proof right here.
Holy crap.
Sip, RJ. Yeah, I would actually. I'm a huge fan for high proof. That's a little high proof, like above high proof. The highest whiskey that I've tried, not moonshine, but highest whiskey I've tried was 160 proof, and it was a play on the Dukes of Hazzard. It was called the Dukes of Hazmat, and it had a Dukes of Hazzard label on it. It was a pretty cool bottle. Someone had brought it up while we were waiting in line at Total Wine for the store to open up for their bourbon drop, and we get a little parking lot pour.
I got Old Fashioned Ways sent me what is that, Garrison's Cowboy, 140 something,
140.9. I have one on my shelf right now. I'm not opening it. I'm not drinking it yet. But for my birthday, guys, April 13th, it's a Saturday. I'm going to be working that day. But probably the week prior on my days off or the week after on my days off, I'm going to be cracking that bad boy for a live stream as a celebratory for my birthday. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Carl said he just poured a Buffalo Trace single barrel. So effing good. Yeah, no, Buffalo Trace, if it's a store pick single barrel, those are good. They're definitely way better than just regular Buffalo Trace.
So I watched, I can't think of who was it? Somebody bought White Dog and put wood chips in it. And that was just recently. And they said that it turned out really well. And it was bourbon something. Maybe somebody else knows and can say who it was. But I'm really intrigued about doing that. About
I
getting
don't.
some white dog and throwing a spiral or something in there and aging it for 3 weeks or so.
I don't have a spiral yet, but if I get one, I got an open white dog right here with some room in it. But I do have. I need to get some more butane for my torch lighter. I have a smoker kit, so maybe I can smoke this.
Right?
Probably need to get a stave like one of those spirals, like you said, to put in here first. But Buffalo Trace White Dog Mash One. This is honestly pretty good. Like I don't know if you guys have tried White Dog. It's straight from the pot still. So if you guys didn't know, whiskey's clear, guys. Whiskey is not freaking brown. It is
That's
not
right.
brown lake water like we all know it to be. The reason why it becomes brown is from the barrel. It's a heavy charred oak barrel. It gains color from the barrel, but whiskey is actually clear when it comes out of the pot still.
And who was it? Oh, Barrel House, I believe is who that was. Barrel House, the channel. Yeah, it's called Barrel House. And yeah, White Dog into 125 proof Eagle Rare. I guess he's had several of them, but there you go.
Bourbon Hall. So Wade said, "Bro, it's so hard to support everyone you want to for real."
It
Yeah,
is.
man. It's
It is.
funny you say that because I wasn't really supporting you as much as I wanted to, and then I had made a comment. Then I joined the live streams and I started trying to comment on your stuff actively, like while you were live, while I was at work. It's just funny because it's like someone pops up in my chat or I see like a random notification and I'll click on it. Sometimes I just swipe to clear all the notifications off my phone so I don't pay attention. Other times I actually try to click on them. It's amazing how many people are making content and how many people I miss out on.
I know. I've been missing out. I try to.
Life from the Patio said it probably even better than Wade did. There's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, that being said, and I'm going to call some of you guys out. Chris Jenkins is here. He's a good guy to call out. This guy and a couple other guys, not Chris specifically, but there's a couple other guys that they specifically told me they basically do this for a living. Like they'll have one video on their phone, they'll have multiple monitors on their computer, they'll have 4 videos playing at once, and they might not be paying attention like directly with what's going on, but they're actively watching and liking and commenting on all 4 of those videos that they're watching simultaneously, even if the audio is turned off, just to support these guys, which I think is a crazy operation.
That's
I
awesome.
feel like that's almost like Bitcoin farming, but to give YouTube support, which I'm all about it, but that's just a lot of work, guys. I appreciate it, but it's crazy to watch. Hey, Whiskey Bank. Did you say something earlier and I completely missed it? I feel like I missed it if you did. Chris Jenkins plugging Whiskey Bank's channel, so I'm going to have to say that this is probably his first message because Chris has almost never dropped the ball. As soon as someone posts something, they have a channel, he's the very next comment. I don't know how he does it. He's so freaking quick. I don't know how Chris has the time to hang out with me. I'm just a little guy. He's over here plugging everybody's channel for me. Jerzo, I bought Natterjack because of you. Hope it's good. Waiting for a special occasion. If you didn't buy it because of me or him, you can buy it because of me because he let me try it, and now I have a shirt for it and everything. We're gonna have merch that we were told that the merch is being donated to my channel, specifically to my channel by Natterjack, to give away on Natterjack's behalf.
That's
Jeff
awesome.
was just the connection to get that, so that's why I still thank Jeff for that. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna roll out. Cheers. Oh, thanks, Chris. Thanks, buddy. Mr. Lopez is asking Cheech, you coming down to Vic's meetup? Buddy 81, man, I thought it was just my experience, but I had some Puerto Rican moonshine last year when I was training there. Good stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to ask Bloody 81, if you've had Puerto Rican moonshine, which one did you have? You might not know the specific fruit. They don't just make one. There's like 4 or 5 of them out there that they make, and they use different fruits. So just something to know that they're different colors because of the fruits. They're very sweet, and they don't taste like alcohol at all because of all the fruit that's pumped into those bottles. But when you take a shot of that, you might want to wait 10 minutes before you take a second shot because if you're not careful, it'll put you on your ass. Mike Brock saying Everclear. No, they're not quite Everclear. Only 187. I've got some 190. Wow. Mark you, man. Been really digging the Wilderness Trail. Okay. I don't think I've tried Wilderness Trail. Have you seen Wilderness Trail?
Yeah, I have. I've only had one, and it was, you know, mediocre. I don't know. I need to revisit it.
Mr. Lopez saying Bobby from Bad Axe added it to his mini barrel, the white dog, wherever I said.
Okay.
Oh, added some white dog to it. Chicha, I'm going to use it to make some apple pie and some blueberry shine. Mr. Grape Shot, he's plugging somebody right now, making sure. Yep, Mr. Grape Shot's a mod, so I'm making sure. I'm looking up at the top because I got my actual YouTube video up in the background, so I can make sure everything looks right. If you guys don't have a wrench and you want a wrench, type in #tool to become a moderator because you're going to be a tool if you have the wrench. Don't forget to smash that like button. I do watch most everything at 2x speed to get through as much as I can. You know, it's funny enough, like a lot of these guys, and sometimes I do talk fast, and I'll talk fast for a short time, and then I like pause or I wait. But a lot of these guys, they talk consistently, and it's rather slow. So even at 2x speed, they might sound funny, but it does help you get through the video without having to watch the entire duration of the video with still getting the watch time in. So it's pretty cool, actually, that you do that. Gunnar L says Chris is the professional mod. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure Chris isn't just a regular moderator. I think he has the. Oh, it says standard moderator. Oh, how do I change this? All right, Chris, you're getting demoted so we can promote you. I didn't realize you're just a standard moderator, but we had to remove you so we can add you. You're a managing moderator now. So you lost your wrench for 2 seconds, and now you're back with a mod, like a super moderator now.
Super mod.
Super mod. He's a professional mod, Gunnar said, so we had to make him one. We had to demote Chris so we could promote him. I have to bounce. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Hope the live isn't on when I come back. 2 hours, that would be crazy. But I'll check. You know, it's funny. Some of these live streams do go that long, but I do have to work tomorrow, so I don't think I'm going to run it for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run myself. Thanks.
I think we're getting ready to call it a night here soon. Anyways, I just wanted to come out and hang out and drink. When I'm done with this glass, this is the Sprite and 1792 foolproof. We're gonna call the stream there. This is kind of last minute stream. We just wanted to try some Sprite with some mix, so we had the Elmer T. Lee sample, which was in this bad boy. This was a courtesy from Dave Vogelsang. And then we've had the 1792 foolproof with Sprite. We drank the Bombergers on its own. We didn't mix with that one, which I don't think that one needs to be mixed.
Hey, wanted to ask you a technical question real quick about this StreamYard and setting it up. When you set up the ahead of time to tell people that you're going to be on or stuff, do you just set it up that you're going to use a streaming service or whatever, and then do you just start it yourself in here and it takes over automatically? Or I don't know.
So when you go to StreamYard, there's a way for you to schedule a live before you go live. And you can put all the details in the description. You can put all in right there. Just get that formatted. Then you can take a picture for your thumbnail for the live, and then you can upload that afterwards. And then you can actually go to YouTube, go to the studio, and edit the description. Then you can add all your hashtags, all your channels, all your plugs, all your hyperlinks, put all that in and save it. And then it's all scheduled for later. So YouTube is showing it as scheduled for later. Then when you click on StreamYard, it'll give you a link to click Enter Studio. That's going to be for that. And then when you click Enter Studio, it'll bring you into like this kind of pre-background for StreamYard.
Right.
And on the top right corner,
will
be an option that says to go live. And it'll show the time remaining before your scheduled time. So you schedule a time, but you can go live early. So like today, we went live 2 minutes earlier than the scheduled time. But the scheduled time is kind of like, I try to get that as close as when I actually go live. Obviously, there's exceptions where like one day I went like live 2 hours beforehand. If I know I'm going to be out and about that day, I try to give myself adequate time so there's no delay. I would rather be early than late.
Right. Okay.
Guns and Bourbon said it looks like he'll be adding more to that box I'm going to be sending. Great, always new house tool. Guns and Bourbon said hashtag tool. I need to be a man of my word. Where did I see it?
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you, RJ, for everything. Gandy Road, thank you for your stuff. Dave, thank you. Michael Bortner, I think he might have left, but thank you everybody that has sent me stuff. It's this community is freaking amazing. Everybody's amazing. All right, I am out.
Enjoy that Knob Creek 12 when you're allowed to.
Yeah, when I'm allowed. See y'all.
Good night. Oh, Les said it's not a party until I take my shirt off. I don't know if we're taking it off this stream, but that's hilarious that you said that. Renegade, been drinking Wheatley vodka. It's not bad at all. Well, I will say the more Wheatley vodka you buy, Renegade, the more you support me, because that means the more allocated bottles that your store is going to get. Beach Sam Bourbon said, good night, everybody. He's out. He's going to be up at 0400, 4 a.m., guys. 4 a.m. That's early. I don't have to, well, I say I don't have to be up that early. My son wakes up about that time, so I might be. We'll see. Have a great night, everyone. Dave Vogel saying we're all saying good night. I'm going to say good night, too, guys. We're getting ready to call this a stream, even though we're not empty. Later. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Everybody's saying cheers. See you, Rusty. Good night, Rusty. See you, folks. And I will tell the wife bug. Hopefully your back heals throughout the night. Thank you guys for donating to Rusty's lashings, guys. He got 4 good old lashings. He got a Knob Creek 12 out of it, though, and he was asking how much he owed me, and I told him it was free. Well, apparently it cost him 4 lashing thanks to you guys. All right, guys, we're going to call the stream here. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We're not going to make a long one out of this. There's no free giveaways. There's no paid giveaways other than there were paid beatings. So that was fun, guys. I was really happy that became a meme, and then that meme became a reality. So if you guys want to see more live streams, make sure you drop a like on this video. When we conclude this live stream, this is all live comments. So when the live stream concludes, you can go to my channel. You can click on the live stream afterwards, and you can actually put a comment there. So you guys can comment on the actual stream itself after this concludes. Let me know what you guys want to see next time. I'm going to let you guys describe that. Whoever's here right now is going to know about this because no one else has heard this part until after this concludes anyways. Tell me what you guys want to see for that next live stream. I got a couple ideas. I got some guys that might be coming on. I do have a chair beside me, so I can put someone in this chair. We'll zoom the camera out. I think we're going to be doing a blind battle of 100 proofs. That'll be coming up sometime soon. I'd love to do some reviews side by side with somebody. So we'll get somebody in the studio. We'll do some live streams. I think the reviews from now on, I think most of them are going to be on the live, guys. So if you're looking for videos from me, I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of videos coming out. They're going to be live streams. So I'll try to schedule them in advance when I know with adequate time so you guys can check them out. If I don't schedule them adequate time, like tonight, I basically posted it, and like not even 15 minutes later, we're already live. Just if you have the notification bell on, you'll see it. If you don't, like you don't, it's okay, guys. Some of you guys can watch it afterwards, but that's enough talking. RJ the Fed signing out. I love you guys. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you guys next time.